Hi, my name is Mark Walker. I'm the editorial director at Fintech Times, and we're here in Riyadh at 24 Fintech. I'm going to start off by asking my interviewee to introduce himself to you, the audience.
Thank you. My name is Sheneamer. I serve as the Chief Business Development Officer of the leading insurance company, Bupa Arabia.
So it's really interesting to have you speak to us. I tend to spend most of my time talking to fintechs, to governments about fintech and everyone else. But healthcare is a really interesting area, especially here in the kingdom. So what's the kind of the interesting way that both the financial services and healthcare have merged together?
What's common between insurance companies and the financial sector is both they sell and manage risks. So that's actually what's common. Until end of last year, insurance companies were regulated by the central bank, just like the traditional banks. So managing and managing the risk and selling the risk is considered a financial transaction because they don't sell a physical product. So I do the underwriting, which also done in the financial sector. They do underwriting for securities, etc., etc. So that's the connection between them. The other thing is they work together. In today's world, having financial solutions available to customers through the insurance companies ensures that they can buy services and products easier. We have seen the boom in the buy now, pay later, and how this impacted e-commerce as an example, just by creating a solution for people who cannot afford to pay a lump sum, a large lump sum, and now they can pay it on installments as an example.
Yeah, I see. So obviously there's several angles to it. As you say, managing risk, I like that. That's the first time I've heard it compared in that way. But also then customers are buying a product, even though it's a healthcare product. So they also need a way to effectively pay for that. And as you say, buy now, pay later has been interesting to spread payments. What sort of effect do you think fintech has had on the purchasing of healthcare over the last few years? Has it seen a big growth?
Today, if you look at the evolution of digital payments in Saudi, during last year, 2023, spending within healthcare, and I'm talking here about out-of-pocket spending, so other than the spending of insurance companies when they pay to the hospital, just people spending in healthcare, it was close to 34 billion riyals through digital payments, not cash. Okay, so it is huge. I mean, I think the advancement we have seen in Saudi when it comes to technology across the board. I mean, post-COVID, we just went on a joyride creating innovation within the technology for everyone. I can't remember the last time I carried my driving license or ID cards. Seriously, I don't remember when was the last time. It's in the app. And it is recognized by everyone. If I go to a bank or I go to the airport, etc., I just show them the card on the app. I can't remember the last time actually I carried cash with me. All the payment now done electronically. Government services. I don't remember the last time I went to a government agency for a service. You do everything remotely online. Even in courts are now actually done online. And you have the judge. So the technology in Saudi has evolved significantly. Fintech was further supported with ambitious regulations from the existing regulators, whether Capital Market Authority or the Central Bank or the Insurance Authority, because this is part of the KPIs for the Financial Sector Development Program, one of Vision 2030 programs. In the healthcare and specifically within insurance, we work with lots of financial technology companies and startups in various areas. I mean, payment solution and financing is one of them. KYC, fraud detection. These are all part of the ecosystem in there. And we have participated as Bupa Arabia in this event because there is part of it related to the technology. And we have invested a lot in technology over the past probably 4 or 5 years, few hundred million riyals, upgrading our infrastructure, deploying the latest technologies and the strongest cybersecurity measures, etc., etc. And we have announced the launch of Bupa Digital Clinic. Today, when you go to a hospital, probably 8 out of 10 people are not even touched by the doctor. He asks a question, you answer, and then he writes you something, right? So why do I go if I can do the consultation while I'm sitting at home?
Yeah.
If I don't need to be examined physically by the doctor. So we created this, and we hired top-notch Saudi family medicine, gyno and pediatricians to support that. And we built an ecosystem around the digital clinic, so you don't have to really actually go to the hospital. You need blood analysis for lab tests. We'll send you someone to your home to collect blood sample. Then they take it to the lab to be analyzed.
So it's almost like the personalization of healthcare.
Exactly. So I don't want you to go into the traffic jams. You wait at the hospital, etc., and then you queue at the pharmacy. Even medication today are being delivered at your home. Vaccination of your kids. You will send someone to your home to vaccinate your kids, as an example. So we built an ecosystem to help you get the healthcare services without leaving your home. Now, if you must be seen by a doctor or must be admitted to a hospital for whatever case you have, we build that link between the Bupa Digital Clinic and our staff at the hospitals. So you'll be referred to a hospital. The team will know about you. They will coordinate with you. So when you come, it's like a seamless journey. You don't feel lost, and there is no pre-authorization required for the service. So they wait for you, they receive you, you get your service right away to ensure that you have a seamless customer experience or patient journey dealing with the Bupa Digital Clinic.
Wonderful. So you touched on there about technology, and one of the big technology topics, if you like, in finance and at this event has been AI. So what have you guys been doing with AI, and what's your sort of roadmap for development in that area?
I don't think anyone has done much today, given the development happening in AI. However, the potential is just unbelievable. I want to say not much relative to the potential of AI. We have been actually deploying AI into our operation, analyzing the health records of millions of people over years. And you start basically managing the health of people in a way that was not possible before. So based on the data analysis, the AI would give us estimates of or predictions of future diseases that might happen to you based on the analysis that has been done for hundreds of thousands of people with similar cases. And what we do with as part of the Bupa Digital Clinic is we are interested in your health. Insurance companies make money if you are healthy, right? So they have actually a vested interest in you staying healthy. Okay, so when they have these predictions and there is a risk, your profile shows that you are at risk in a couple of years, you might become diabetic or hypertensive or having blood cholesterol. They will start now engaging you. The care navigators, we call them, they start engaging you, enrolling you into a program to ensure that you do periodic checkups and blood tests. You will have a doctor who would call you regularly to ensure that you are actually sticking to the treatment plan developed for you, because we personalize a treatment plan for each individual. If you need to go on a lifestyle change like diet or exercise, a dietitian would get in touch with you as part of the ecosystem of the digital clinic. We prescribe and send your medication every 3 months when you finish them. So there is no gap without medication. Why? Because we want you to stay healthy. If you stay healthy, your quality of life improves. The quality of life of your family members improve. And as a company, I get rewarded by getting the return on the investment I did on the treatment and prevention. So short term, there is a cost of all these engagement that I do and the analysis, etc., etc. There is a cost. That's an investment part that we put. However, we aspire that with this investment over the middle long term, you stay healthier longer. So I reap the benefits and get my return on that investment.
That's a new concept for me. I've never thought of insurance companies wanting me to be healthy. So I'm going to leave this event with that. Thank you very much. While we're talking about the event, obviously this is the first 24 FinTech. What have you thought about the event? Give me your reaction to this as an event.
I think so far it's fantastic. The sessions around the event are extremely insightful. There are lots of subject matter experts from all over the world. I have attended a few yesterday, and I have attended one this morning. Mingling with the experts, exchanging thoughts and experiences is amazing. We have connected with lots of our stakeholders within the ecosystem, our friends in the brokerage services, even our competition. We see what they are doing, they see what we are doing. So we compete on the services, which is good when you have a strong competitor. You always stay on your toes and you innovate more services to your customer base. And also we engage with the regulators on how do we further improve the ecosystem for all the players, deploying best practices and ensuring that this sector continues its growth journey. And so far, I think it's huge. I've been walking across the area. The exhibition is just huge. I don't know how they managed to pull this together in a very short period of time.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for joining me at the FinTech Times.
Thank you for having me.